You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. I've had, I can't tell you how many cups of coffee in my life, and this is one of the best.
I will be with you all in just one moment, everybody. I forgot a drink. What kind of bad stream am I? How am I going to say hashtag hydrated if I don't have a drink? So I'll be with you in just one moment, okay? Okay.
Choo choo.
Okay, everybody, you ready? Are you ready? Because I don't think you're ready. Free Trenches Day! Howdy doody, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing swell. Move my chair out of the way. How has everyone's... when did I stream? I streamed on Sundays. How's everyone's Monday and Tuesday, huh? How was everybody's streaming? I look a little different right now. The room looks ever so slightly different. First of all, that light's not on, so that helps. But also, you might notice that we're a bit more lit, than normal. By the way, hello Creeper Boy, hello Makuma. I hope you're both doing very well. Yeah, bit more lit than normal. With my nose that is forming a spot. Because I've invested, as promised, 2 little lights that help illuminate my build station. How cool is that? Now, give me 1 second. Let me unmute that. So you guys can still hear me. Wrong. There we go. Correct button. Because I think I'm missing a setting that I didn't apply again. There we go. There we go. We have lights on the actual build table. So now, when I'm building Lego, look how much nicer that's lit up now. This isn't exactly out. Wait, this. This is what it looked like before. Okay, this is what you guys were dealing with before. Not the best. Not the best. Now, I can set my camera to the right levels. And now look, so much nicer, so much cleaner. Everything looks the right color it's supposed to. Isn't it amazing how lights work? Isn't it amazing how lights work? I think it's crazy how lights work. Oh my. Yeah, let's look. Even like a white piece doesn't look saturated or blown out. And it's so much easier to focus now. Look. Wow. Wow, the strengths I go. The lengths I go to impress you guys. Also make sure you guys have a good viewing experience. Do you get that from anyone else? I don't think you guys get that from anyone else. Creeboy, you requested a choo-choo. I'm going to play that again for you as well.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. There we go. Look, even my alerts are working. We figured out the alert problem as well. It's all amazing. We fixed it. Wow, so bright. I know. Connor, look. Look. Well lit Lego. It's like I'm a professional. It's like I'm a professional. It's like this is almost like my job now or something like that. It's almost like this is the one source of income I have. Lifestyle images who? I know. Right? Look at this. But yes, I invested in some new lights. so you guys can actually see what they look like. And now I just have like two weird little light things on top of my desk as well. It's all, you know, it's all a crazy time here. The reason I got these is because I have a shoot tomorrow. Oh, look how clean that looks. Look how clean that looks. The Jay's Brick Blog sticker, not blown out. Oh.
Welcome to Good
Wow.
Burger, home
Wow.
of the Good Burger. Can I take your
Wow.
order?
Local! Welcome on in. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing swell. We're just showing off right now my brand new desk lighting because you guys have been in the dark for so long. And I finally got around to listening to you guys. Being like, I can't quite see what you're building. What are you building, Jake? I can't see it. Well, no! Now you can see it! Now you can see it. And all the colors are correct and everything. It's, wow. It's such a wow. What am I on about? I'm on about my new lights. I'm on about my new light. Look. It's so much crisp and cleaner. I'll show you again how much. This is what my stream used to look like. Look how gross that looks. Look how gross that looks. That's crazy, right? Now this is now what it looks like. So much cleaner. Evenly lit. Coloring. Perfection.
Jake's his name, and studs are his game.
It's true. It's true. Jake is my name. Studs are my game. Local, how was your stream? What did you get up to today? How are you doing? And yes, Connor is for once doing his only mod duty ever, and is 100% correct. Please just compliment me. It's the only thing I have left in my life. Stream was good. You complained about the new Pokemon sets for a while, and then played some Conan. Complain? Complain about what?
But I got a spaceship. Have you got a spaceship?
Yes, I have many. We were building a spaceship last week. Jeez. What could you have to do to complain? Shout out, by the way, to Local Brick Shop. Local is part of the Stand Up Builders stream team this year, fundraising from the 5th to the 15th of August. Getting ready to kick cancer. Am I right? Am I right? Gonna raise 175,000 US dollars this year. That is a guarantee. We are definitely we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You're the TV equivalent, TV recording equivalent to the person who holds up the applause sign. You really are. It's true. The price of the Pokeball, the lack of affordable playsets with minifigs. Guys, we're so early on in the Pokemon stuff. So early on. So early on. We're going to get these things, okay? These things are going to happen. I can feel them in my bones. Sorry, I had to change my fan, move my fan around. Gonna go with our Mario minifigs? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by going to go with our Mario minifigs? The Pokemon ones? Well, do we address the elephant on the thumbnail for all the YouTube people first, or do we... Not that there's anyone watching on YouTube right now. Hello to all the no ones on YouTube right now. Or do we go straight into the chat about Pokemon? Because they both lead into each other. A Studsy Wudsy feels his bones and we shatter unwanted drones. I'm not gonna lie, Creeper Boy, that one stumps me. That one, in particular, stumps me. But yeah, what should we do first? Shall we address the elephant on the thumbnail on YouTube, or shall we address the Pokemon sets? What are we feeling first, chat? Yeah, I know what lyrics means. I just don't. I don't know what songs you're trying to sing. Or at least type. I don't understand what song you're trying to type. You know what? Screw it. Let's talk. I'm holding everything accountable. Bones from Fall... I do not know the song Bones from Fall Out Boy. I'm going to take charge as the man with the controls. Let's talk about the elephant on the thumbnail. The first announcement of the Stand-Up Builders Stream Team Milestone giveaways. That's right, everybody. So this year, this is how the Stand-Up Builders milestones are going to work. From the 5th to the 15th, if you donate $10 or more in a single donation, you will be entered into a chance to win any of the unlocked milestone giveaways. There are a lot. Me and Brian have been working hard behind the scenes, schmoozing and whining and dining some amazing people. Okay? But Mr. Bricks O'Brien has gone ahead and upped the ante himself, because he's just that kind of person. And for the first 24 hours only, so from midnight Pacific time, August 5th, until midnight August 6th, 2026, Pacific time, every $10 donation or more gives you a chance to enter to win this set. Brian has the set in person. It sits in his background at the moment. It's a fully sealed, brand new boxed set. We will be giving away to a lucky human being, for just the price of $10 dues, the big ass Pokemon set. Now, if you donate during this first 24 hours and you do not win the Pokemon set, you will still be into the chance of winning all the other unlocked tiers. Okay? But it is just the donations within the first 24 hours that unlock, that have a chance to win this set. And all you need to do is donate $10 or more in a single transaction. If you donate, let's say, $1,000 in $10 increments, that is 100 entries into this giveaway. 1 second, everyone. I'm stood on like a sharp piece of wood on the floor. I don't think this old Victorian floor was designed for me to use as an office with a wheelie chair. I seem to be tearing up the floor somehow. And I agree, it's pretty bonkers. It's up there in bonkerability. Do you not have a rolling floor mat down? No, I do not. So this is just the first of a boatload of giveaways that we will be hopefully giving out if we unlock the milestones. I'm super excited for this. I want to just thank, once again, Mr. Brooks O'Brien for the ability for us to do something this cool and this amazing for our 5th year of the stand-up builders. Terms and conditions do apply. You can find all terms and conditions by visiting standupbuilders.org. I agree, Brian. So yeah, that's pretty bonkers. Again, that's going to be happening midnight on the 5th of August till midnight the 6th of August. The drawing for said set will happen after the event. Hello, Banana. How are you doing? But only the donations for the first 24 hours of the event will be valid. If you are a member of the stream team and not a coordinator, and you so happen to wish to donate $10 or more in somebody's stream who is fundraising as part of our team, you can also win this set. It's just us coordinators who cannot. So sad. I've been trying to beg Brian to send it to me either way, and he's just like, no, Jake, that's rude, that's mean. We don't do that. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's your birthday, so you're doing great. Happy birthday, Banana. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Sorry. Thank you so much for coming in. I didn't finish my sentence there. I hope you're having a fantastic birthday. I hope you're living it large, as they say. Korg, welcome on in. How you doing? What if you win it for me? You don't do Lego? Well, maybe this could be your Lego Gateway set. Maybe this could be your Lego Gateway drug. Who knows? Who knows? Anything could happen. You left Lego for model kits? Maybe this could be your comeback. You just sold all your UCS kits? Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough. Well, if you win it, if you donate $10 or more and you win it, you can rescind your winning, I suppose. Or, if you really don't want to win it, you can wait off 24 hours and then donate in the other hours after the first 24 hours. All of it counts. It all counts. It all goes to Stand Up to Cancer. You could donate it to Banana as a as a birthday present. Yeah, man, it's crazy that we get to do things like that and raise a boatload of money along the way. Our aim again this year is $175,000 US, and it will be absolutely bonkers if we hit it. Because that means we would have raised $500,000 in 5 years. Which is like... It's like the kind of amount of money that gets raised on like TV during like telethons. It's kind of wild, isn't it? It's kind of wild. Sorry, I got distracted from a message from Brian. Who is currently trying to work on another sponsorship for the stand-up builders. It's very exciting. It's all very exciting, everybody. It's all very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. You're happy with your heart from last year? Yes, the stand-up builder's heart that was able to be purchased via Brickabuild last year. Unfortunately, we do not have such an item for this year. That was a very special one-off sort of thing. But I do have a plan to do something heart-related this year, if I can work it out. Okay? I have a plan to do something Lego heart-related, if I can work it out. SUTC upscale brick, as in like a brick built heart, like a big ass brick built heart. Hey Homebreaker, how you doing? Homebreaker, by the way, also on the stream team this year for the stand up builders, hoping to raise a buttload of money alongside rest of the team, which I think Are any of my... Okay, so that's working. Why is... Why is that one not working? Because for some reason, it's not turned on Twitch. That'd be why. Boom! There we go. If you want more information on the Stand Up Builders stream team, links in the chat. That's right. That is right. What did you say, Creeper? Ooh, maybe there's a future convention we can upscale the stand-up Cancer's Heart. Maybe. You mean double the 1x8s but bigger? So are you saying like 3x32? Is that what you're saying? Because that would be a big brick. That would be a big brick. No, I don't plan on doing like a giant brick. Like such. Although these were already 2 1x8s. When you made these last year, these were already 2 1x8s. So are you saying like we go out like that as well? That would kind of be excessive, I'd say. You can even do different themes to build up to the building the previous mentioned idea. Maybe. Maybe. I need to get I need to get thinking on getting it sorted. I need to get my plans. So this weekend we're going to do we're going to do the Creator Chores Day. Probably on Sunday. We are going to be doing my taxes. Everybody, we're going to be doing my taxes! Taxes stream! Yeah, that's the content you all want. Taxes, 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 taxes. I'm thinking of even putting the taxes stream under the special events category on Twitch. And then we'll be doing creator chores, which include doing my stand-up builders stuff. What have I just been sent? By Home Bricko. Oh my god! Those are massive! Oh my god! Home Bricko, can I show this picture on stream? That is insane! I can? Great. Look at this, guys! Look at this! Isn't that absolutely wild? I have not seen these before. Now that will get your attention at a brick show. If you turn up with a brick wall made of this, that will get some attention. Is this... What's the scale of this? I mean, it's like... It's bigger than Duplo. Is it Quattro? Is it bigger than Quattro? It's 6 times? That's actually crazy. I'd love to have one of those in my background? Wouldn't that just be so stupid? I'm not saying it's stupid if it's in your background or just in general, but like for me, it would be so stupid. For me, it would be so silly. It would be as silly as my giant CMF bag to my giant Mixel bag. Wow. And you've gone and actually made them so they're like compatible with each other in terms of like they're not like they're compatible with the studs you've made, not with like just the general Lego system. Isn't that great? That's fantastic. Wow. Well done, Homebreaker. Well done. Big props. Well done. That is actually fantastic. I really like that. Keep this up and you're going to be minifigure scale in my office. That's the dream. That's the dream, to live inside my own Lego-y world. Don't you want to live inside your own Lego-y world? Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be amazing? You'd be printing at least one upscale subs brick for yourself. Wow. Wowza. Now, the parts list and instructions to build a 1x8 on a 6x scale. Now that's a giveaway incentive. That's a lovely bit of donation fodder right there. I'm just saying. Just saying. Am I plotting the sequel to the Barbie movie? No, I'm plotting to be in the new Lego movie. Have you guys heard this? Have you heard that Keanu Reeves? That means you gotta make instructions? Hey, no better time to get motivated. Have you heard that Keanu Reeves and director Josh Cooley are going to be working on a live-action Lego hybrid for Universal? There's no plot details or anything like that, but there's going to be a live-action Lego movie. That's the life I want to live. Can we, you know how in like animated movies they have different voices for different countries as like cameos? Like for example in Cars, the film franchise by Pixar, the voice of Lightning McQueen's agent in America is Jay Leno, I believe. But in the UK, it's Jeremy Clarkson.
You know,
I'm just saying.
this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. I can't tell you how many cups of coffee in my life, and this is one of the best.
I'm just saying that wouldn't it be great if this guy ended up in a live-action Lego movie with Keanu Reeves, just for the UK release. We're not talking international release. I'm no Hollywood star, but you know, if Studsy Wudsy could appear in a live-action Lego movie, it would be that one. What would live action mean in this context? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. The plot details are under wraps. There's nothing else other than like Keanu Reeves is apparently in negotiations according to Deadline to be the star of the live action hybrid Lego movie with the Toy Story 4 director Josh Cooley. So Lego lives in our world? Maybe. Who knows? I'm also excited for and we've talked about this before. Lego movie Joe what's his name?
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Steph Waffles! Steph Waffles with the raid. How are you doing, Steph? I hope you are fantastic. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing swell. How's the stream? What did you get up to? We're talking about Lego movies right now, and then we're going to get into the Lego Pokemon sets. Hello, you wore a lot of socks tonight? Well, I'm glad you're staying extra warm in this heat wave, I suppose. Spaceman, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm also excited for this. This is also what is apparently in the works. Now, I don't think there's been an update of whether or not these are actually going forward, but this was 2 years ago now. It was revealed that Jake Kasdan, Patty Jenkins, and Joan Cornish are set to helm a live-action Lego movies for Universal, and these were also hybrid Lego movies, hybrid animated, hybrid live-action Lego movies. So there's either 4 that are in development, or these 3 have been scrapped for the one being directed by the other guy, or one of these ones is being directed by the other guy. Because these guys, as well as being directors, they are also fantastic writers in their own rights. So yeah, there's some really weird stuff happening within the Lego movie world. There's some really weird and interesting stuff happening. KK, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Waffle Raid! You built a tiny Technic set you was terrible at and it took all night. I mean, that's just building Technic, is it not? Isn't that just the life of building Technic? I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, it's my experience anyway. If it's not Bionicle, I don't know what I'm doing. Quite frankly. Shall we talk about all the new Lego releases? Shall we talk about Insider's Day? Who got some stuff today on Insider's Day? It's Lego Insider's Day. Do you guys know it's Lego's Insider's Day? It's Lego Insider's Day. If you haven't got any Lego sets today and you were thinking about getting some Lego sets today, why not use my affiliate link in the chat here on Twitch, or it's in the description over on YouTube. Why not? Why not? Helps me a little bit. It costs you nothing. And everyone gets Lego. It's great. It's great. We've got some exclusive offers, some double VIP, some double insiders points, and some rewards. The double points are on these sets this year. Normally, double points apply across the board, but this year they seem to have restricted it just to certain themes. So we've got Education, Sonic the Hedgehog, Speed Champs, Jurassic World, Harry Potter, Marvel, Disney, and Wicked. These are the set themes you can get double insiders points on. Personally, I don't know if there's any particular ones that I would jump at the bit to go down, other than, like, maybe this is the time to get your Sonic sets, maybe this time to get some Marvel sets. Those would be good times. You also have some gift with purchases available. I don't know why that one wanted me to open that one. Where if you spend £160 or more, no matter what theme, you can get a Sea Serpent Lego set, which is highly sought after right now. Lots of the gift with purchases always are at the moment. It seems like they're it seems like, I don't know, like gift with purchases are blowing up on the third hand market for almost no reason, I guess. And then if you spend £90 or more on selected themes, you can unlock this aeroplane set. Now, the themes you need to purchase are Creator 3-in-1, City, or Friends sets. Now, as you know, as you may have seen, as you can probably put together, none of those are in your double insiders points. None of those are in your double insiders points. Which is a bit of a shame. But what I'd recommend doing is, if you've got £90 worth of any of those sorts of themes you're wishing to get those and then top it up with your double insider points to get the Sea Serpent. There are some great offers on at the moment. We have... Where's this? I clicked a button earlier and I got all of the... Oh, there we go. These are the sets that are on insiders prices, so we've got some big discounts happening right now. I'm not quite sure why this is in here. It doesn't have a discounted price, but it is in here, I suppose. Got roughly at least 20% off on as a maximum on these sets. There's some pretty cool ones on here. We've got the Chopper at $75.99 instead of $95.99. Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory is $160 instead of $200. The Pac-Man set is a really good one. It's £230 normally, but currently right now it's $183.99. And you've also got the Countach as well, for your car people out there. Normally 160, 130, no, 127.99. So there's some pretty good deals out there. Some pretty good deals out there. Technically it's cool, but you rarely build your sets twice. That's fair. Yeah, You're surprised the Sea Serpent's only 50 to 60. Thought it would be more. The Sea Serpent is not $50 to $60. The Sea Serpent is £160. Or you say, oh, it's on Bricklink. So if the people who are selling on Bricklink are selling for 50 to 60, that's not too bad, I suppose, actually. That's not too bad. The US site was like that for Optimus Prime, where it showed up as on sale but had no sale price. Oh. Maybe Lego's just glitching. Maybe Lego's just glitching. It is an important day. And don't forget to use an affiliate link if you are making a purchase. Especially if you are pre-ordering any of the brand new, newly announced Lego sets. We've got 5 brand new, 6 brand new Lego sets that have just been announced. Technically 5. One of them is a keychain. But we'll talk about that bit in a second. I think these are all fantastic. I don't think I could fault them. I don't think I could fault them. Which one do we want to look at first? I suppose we'd look at like maybe. So the cheapest one we've got here is the Munchlax, which a lot of people will be. To be fair, a lot of people will be calling a lot of these sets what they're calling shelf slop, display slop. We need to stop putting the word slop onto the end of things, just because you might not like them. I think this Munchlax is super cute, super adorable. I love the apple cores, the eaten apple cores. I think that's really cute, really fun. And he just looks great. He just looks fantastic. He looks like he's having a fantastic time. He sits on his little tree. It's really nice to see that the tree isn't studded. It's also nice to see that this clearly 30-year-old man hasn't moved out of his childhood bedroom. Where is he living? This guy's still clearly been living at his parents' house, like every millennial. Am I right? This is so millennial coded right now. They're like, you're too poor to move out. We know you're living in. We know you're living in your parents' house still, in your childhood bedroom. Damn it, another upscale fig. Maybe I chose the wrong line to be a completionist. No, you did not. I love the upscale figs. The only one I don't like is the Harry Potter ones. The Harry Potter ones, mostly because it's just Harry Potter, but oh, this is a choice. This is a choice. We've got the promo video for this is in vertical for some reason. This is a choice, being on the main website. I suppose they're optimizing for mobile. They're gonna take away your paper instructions, everybody. They're gonna take them away. This is rocking. Everything. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Love it. Love it. It's a $59.99, which is it is the cheapest of the announced sets. The next set in the line, going up in price, it's $69.99, is the upscale red minifigure. Now, this isn't Ash, okay? This isn't from the Pokemon anime. This is the character Red from the Pokemon games. Now, a lot of the lore and stuff like this that they are building upon for the theme is very much embedded in the video game world. Hey, Betsa, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. You made an upscale Og and gave it to him at Brickwell. That's pretty cool. You was thinking unfinished basement squatter? No, that's definitely childhood bedroom. You decided you have one critique with the Pokeball. It's not a major one, but would have loved blue instead of a picnic trader. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah. So yeah, there are two characters in the original games. There's red and blue. And this is an upscale red minifigure. You can tell it's the red one because they are wearing red. And if you're a fan of your upscaled figs, this is where you want it to be, right? I don't know if I would get this one. I do like it. The only reason I don't know if I'd get this one, hey Dark Sky, is I really like the over-Legorification of the ones with the yellow skin. You get me? The yellow ones look so much more Lego-y than the skin-toned ones. Hey Dark Sky, how you doing? It does all make sense to do all game stuff on the 30th anniversary. There wasn't that much time difference between the game and the TV show, though, right? They'll do the anime down the line when they're running out of sets ideas, which will take them a while. I don't know they'll ever touch the anime. I mean, I suppose they could. They definitely could touch the anime. I wonder if there are more troubling rights, like already deals in place for toys based and like brick built toys based off the anime. I wonder if that's why. The merchandise, the anime, and every other medium. Yeah. Sure you'll get anime sets? Yeah, I mean, I can't see why not. But I do think it would be a hot minute. I think it'd be a hot minute. Just like it was a hot minute for Mario minifigures, and it became a meme that we're never going to get Mario minifigures. It would become a meme that we're never going to get an Ash Ketchum. It's going to become a meme that we're never going to get an Ash Ketchum. That's what's going to happen. Going up again in a price. Good afternoon, Slug. I hope you're doing well. Red is cool, but Ash is your childhood. I mean, they're yeah. Yeah. Going up another couple of quid. We're now up to £90 instead of £70. So up 20 quid. Yes, we are looking at all the new stuff. We have the brick-built Arcanine, or as a particular Lego YouTuber called it, Arc9. Because Ash and Flash doesn't know what he's talking about. We have another brick-built Pokemon dog. which is as fun, as cool. Look, this guy's also living in his childhood bedroom as well. It's so like millennial trying to be Gen Z. It's trying so hard. These photos always try so hard. Why does the tan plastic blob for a tail? What do you mean? So a pirate dog? Arcanine? Do you mean this bit? With the ball joint? Or do you just mean the tail as a general? I think using these pieces, are these pieces new? These like slanted tiles? Because I know they were used on Charizard, but I don't know if they were used on anything else. Are these the exact same eyes as Charizard, actually? Been out before, but a new color. They might be the same eyes as Charizard. But it looks cool. It looks fantastic and majestic. The tail, that is because that is what Arcanine's tail looks like. Arcanine. Arcanine just has a big fluffy tail. He is a fire Pokemon. Thought you saw them when you were building a Speed Champion set. You might have seen them when building a Speed Champion set. I don't remember seeing them, but hey. Just the fluffiness, I guess, doesn't translate so well. Yeah, it's hard to get the fluffiness and the bend, I suppose, at the same time. Whereas here with the Eevee set, it looks a little bit more sort of styled in its anime. Does that make sense? It looks a little bit more oomphed, I guess. Now, what I do like is the fact that, as you see here on Eevee, there's a big grey piece in the middle, but on the Arcanine, we actually have it in the correct color piece, which is very cool. Maybe because it's not a two-tone. It's the reason it bothers you. I can see that being a reason why. That's fair. I get that. I understand that, yeah. I do think they've done definitely a better job maybe with the tail on the Eevee than they have with the Arcanine. But I understand the limitations that they had with it. They need more color connections so they don't stand out as much. 100%. So this is going to be 28 centimeters by 17 centimeters. So it's not going to be to scale. These are definitely all sort of sit next to each other in similar sizes. Now, Arcanine will sit a bit taller and a bit more hench, but Eevee should be like, you know, a quarter the size if we were to do it in scale. But these are not supposed to be a to scale situation. These are, as the kids are calling now, display slop. Then you make all pieces in more colors. That is also true. Let's see. Do they have a video? They have a video for this one as well. Let's see if this. Oh no, this one isn't in vertical. The other one was in vertical. This has got a bit more of an 8-bit sort of a beat to it. I like the fact that it's not stickers. I also love the fact that they've kept the posability. They've kept loads and loads of posability. It's just fun. It's just fun. Yeah, so by the looks of it, and we can definitely see it a bit better here. Those earpieces are printed. Those are printed earpieces. And they kind of look like a new piece. They're like leaf shaped, but they're flat and they're like a 2/3 brick. That could be a new mold. Like, that's not a brick tool. That's definitely 2/3 of a brick tool. Because you can tell here at the top that it's got some connection points. Some of the black printed on orange looks like a lot of stripes are brick built. Yeah, so these stripes here are brick built, and then these ones on the legs are printed. And it looks like as well they've actually thought about, apart from where the tail connects, there is another grey patch just down here. But it does look like you can sort of see in the background just here. Let me move my mouse off screen so it lightens up. There we go. On the inside leg, they have orange and black pieces. So you don't see like wrong colored bricks. Which I think is quite a nice scale, like quite a nice detail. Panel with the eye on it also new. So I think that, I don't think it's new. It's definitely not a piece I've seen often, and I don't think I have any of. It was definitely used in the Charizard set. But I don't know if it is the exact same piece. No, it's not the exact same piece. Because Charizard's got blue eyes, but you can see... Oh no, it's not the same piece as the Charizard set. It's not the same piece at all. That's a completely different piece. And those are brick. Those are curved. So maybe this is a new piece. I guess if they added more greebling to the bulbous part of the tail, that would look better for you. But that's something you could add if you wanted. Yeah. You are right. The roundness of the bottom of the tail. I mean, it's the same as the Eevee one. But I think I do agree on the two-tonality of the Eevee. Brings the tail a bit more into reality, whereas this one feels a bit chonked. Chonked is definitely not the right word. And then going up again, this time though, to £119, so up another 20-30 pounds. We have our first of the minifigure scale sets. Now, I don't think this is minifigure scale. Not going to bite you, not the target market, but you're interested to see how fans respond to it. Yeah. This is the Rayquaza. Rayquaza is the big serpent Pokemon here. With our first Pokemon minifig with a Mega Stone as well. I don't know who the Pokemon minifigure is though. I think this looks really cool. I do think though that there's a mock at Bricktastic which has been there for the last couple of years, which is fantastic. And I think that one is actually slightly better, but mocks always are slightly better than that kind of thing. Reminds me of Ninjago. It's very Ninjago-esque, yes. And then this is like a temple. Sorry, yawning there. Here we have another millennial stuck in their parents' bedroom. In their parents' house. Not in their parents' bedroom. That would be weird. But yes, it is very Ninjago-esque. I wonder if it says in the description who our minifigure is. Zinnia, a draconid trainer. So you get a Rayquaza with Zinnia, a Draconid, a Draconid trainer. So this is obviously, I guess, like the era that they are from, or the region that they are from. I don't really know much about Rayquaza and that sort of stuff. Looks like this one has some wording. Unleash the power of the skies with Lego Pokemon Rayquaza set. Display Rayquaza pose and body tail along with Zinnia. Treat yourself to another Pokemon fan with this 1,838 piece set. That they really could have done with adding an extra 10 seconds to that video. It's hard to read the text. That's what I said, Zinnia. I said Zinnia. I'm like 99% sure I said Zinnia. Either way, it doesn't matter. That's £120 slug, which probably about 135 US. Probably 140 US. It's a cool dragon. Then moving all the way up to our new big set. Cheaper than the big three. Cheaper than the big three. £80. Yeah, $80 probably would have been a better price. $80, 75 quid probably would have been a slightly better price. I agree. But we move up to the big set for this wave. £230. I believe it's 250 US. The iconic Trainer Moments set. Pokeball. Now, when this was doing the leaks and rumors, this was billed as the starter theme. As the starter set. This is not a starter set. This is not a starter set. This is a reference back to the original Pokemon games. Pre-order now and get charged later, so you just paying in pretend money. I mean, you can, and if you're going to do it, why not use my affiliate link? Why not? The Pokeball does look cool, but who has that kind of money in the room? Plus, for that price, it should be more figs and stuff inside. I guess. Now, I really like the Big Giant Pokeball. It's, for me, the Big Giant Pokeball is quite reminiscent of like the Big Cube set, the Lego Nintendo Mario block set. I think that's kind of like what this is what it reminds me of. I'm not a fan of the leaves it's sitting on. I think that's a little odd. But I kind of get it. The Mario block had a lot of stuff inside, but this apparently does not. This does open up, and it does have I think it has not exactly the oomph the Mario block has, but it's more like the woo, like the football has. You get me? And this would sit incredibly nice next to the Mario block. It would look fantastic. Similar minus the price difference and the number of scenes in it. Yeah. Picnica though, it does have, so this is what I was talking about earlier. So this is Red, the minifigure of the guy named Red. Then we have Professor Oak, and we have the Picnica trainer. We also have a new molds for I believe new molds for the Pokeballs. We have new molds, and we definitely have new molds for a scaled Pikachu and Eevee. Inside, it opens up similar way to the football set. The football set kind of only opens up on a panel, and then sort of brings a lot of it sort of sprays out like a raptor, like that's kind of like what the football does. Whereas this opens up with a bit more grace, I think. And then inside we have a depiction of inside of a Pokemon research lab and a Poke Battle. So this is inside Professor Oak's place. We have some DNA sequencing. We have a couple of newer style Pokédexes by the looks of it. We have the Pokeballs. Now this is where I say I think the Pokeballs are new molds, because they kind of go in. There's an indentation to them. Although they will be like the Lego football from the latest CMF, they will have an anti-stud in them, and also probably a hole in the top, because you got to injection mold them somehow. And here's a close-up of the figs with our brand new molds. Now, I think this is where most of the money has gone. It's in these molds here, and in the molds for these Pokeballs. That is where most of your money is going. Like, guaranteed. We do also have these new hat molds, sure. But, yes, the Picnica does appear to be female looking. The way Lego normally indicate that is by the eyelashes. Oh God! Oh no! I've lost all my place. Yes, they've got little eyelashes on. They've got little eyelashes. We are out of control. We're not out of control. We're opening up like the football set. So yeah, this opens up a little bit better than everything. It is definitely a steep price for the Pikachu and the Eevee. 100% agree. These sets are crazy expensive. You need me to do full screen without the chat on? Maybe in a second. I really like this set. I think we will get Pikachu and Eevee. Now that they've got the molds, these are going to appear in cheaper sets. I don't like... It costs so much money to make new molds for these sorts of things. They're gonna have to like really stretch that mold out as much as possible. I think we will get these in cheaper sets, and I think we will get a handful of other Pokemon, but not many. There's a mosquito in my room I tried to squish. You paid for the full seat, but you're only using the edge. What? You straight up don't like the attitude of this. Imagine Star Wars launching from the beginning with UCS. I get that. I get that. I mean, when Star Wars launched, it was a completely different time. The idea of a UCS set wasn't a thing. If Star Wars launched today, it would definitely launch with UCS style sets. Definitely. Like, even if you take the idea of a UCS not existing before and just keep everything else the same. Just the fact that there's like modulars and giant Harry Potter sets and things like that, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Guarantee that kids are going to have meltdowns wanting this set. Wanting this today, 100%, 100%, and that's what Lego wants. Lego wants you to have meltdowns. Will they though? I mean, they made those Sesame Street molds, and those figs were only in that one set. That is true. But Pokemon is going to be a multi-year theme, whereas Sesame Street an ideas or an icons? Sesame Street was an idea set. So the rules kind of apply differently, I think. 150 to 180 would have been ideal price range, but with these new molds and rising costs, you can see why they've ended up at these prices. Plus, it's Pokemon, people will buy it, whatever the price is. It's true. You totally spend $10 to $15 for an Eevee or Pikachu figure on its own. So there's $30 worth of value there already, then you're saying. But not going to pay exorbitant price. Will they go for a Bricklink? And then separately, they made molds for Muppet figures. But the Muppets were a CMF line, so they churned out more of those than you would have expected. So I think molds is a reasonable argument. It's not a complete argument, but it's a piece of the pie in the argument. Only because when you say a CMF, CMFs are way more produced than like things for sets. And we know Pokemon is going to be way multi-year. Way multi. This is going to be sticking around for a hot minute. Pikachu and Eevee are the two icons of of Pokemon. They are the two main mascots. You can tell they're the two main mascots because they have the big suits. They have the big dancing suits that you see about and things like that. So I think these two in particular will be round in many sets. I can definitely see them appearing in like a 50 quid playset. I can see them being in a 50 quid playset. Like we were saying earlier, we haven't gotten to the Pokemon anime. We're still on Pokemon gaming at the moment. And as soon as we get onto the Pokemon anime, Ash and his Pikachu will be everywhere. Oh my god, they'll be everywhere. Let's see, does this one have a little... It does have a little video, this one. I want to see what the size of this is, actually. How big is the Pokeball? Think of things like Sonic's, they have new molds all the time. Do they have new molds all the time in Sonic? Now, minifigures and scale like accessories definitely have a bigger new mold budget than like building sets have mold budgets. Like the actual piece budget is probably for new molds is quite small in comparison to minifigures and their companions. I don't know if Sonic has a lot of new molds, but what does have a lot of new molds? The Friends theme. The Friends theme. Have you ever looked at Friends? Every wave of Friends comes essentially with a new pet. And it's nearly always a complete new mold. Nearly always. But that new mold will appear not just in bigger sets, they will appear in smaller sets, they will appear on the magazines, they will appear in polybags, they'll appear in everything. So, I think we will get Pikachu and Eevee in cheaper sets. I think we will do. So, it's actually kind of square in scale. It's 22 high, 23 across, which isn't bad. It isn't bad. That's a chonker of a ball, that is. That is a chonker of a ball. I want to watch this video. I wonder why the first one was in vertical, but these ones aren't. I love the pop emotion. The pop emotion's really cool. They need to make these videos longer. The 15 seconds is not enough time to appreciate the videography in here. This definitely looks way more stable than the football as well. Music choice for that one wasn't very good. But yeah, the pop-up motion is really nice for that. My logic is sound. I hope I'm right. I look forward to some cheaper Pokemon sets with those twigs. I can't see them not. I can't see them not. I think it'd be crazy, and I think it'd be a shame if they did. Like, not use them again. The absolute, the thing though that wasn't leaked during the latest rumors, was this keychain. So we're already getting what would be exclusive figs from the bigger sets in a cheaper format, $4.99 for a keychain of red. It's not the greatest option in the world. You know, would we have preferred the fig in a set? 100%. But this is Lego, I guess, showing willingness to be like, we understand. Give us some time. I think that's what this says. This says, we understand. Give us some time. And I think it's at least a nice gesture. One thing I did see on the internet though, which I thought was funny. So this is a better look at the back of the red fig. As you can see, he's got a backpack on. He's got his little backpack. That's what those little yellow lines are at the front. People were complaining that he doesn't come with a actual backpack, which I think is wild. That's a complaint. That's a complaint. Absolutely wild. I think it makes complete sense that this is a printed backpack. If it wasn't a printed backpack, it would have to be one of those ones with it would have to go around a neck piece, and then you've got this like yellow chunk between neck and body, and it just wouldn't look very good. That's the reason they've done that. Polybags, you say. Now we do actually have. Weirdly, they're not on here, but we know there are Lego polybags. Because weren't they announced to have poly bags with these? With just smart tiles in them? Smart tags? Or am I accidentally talking about a rumor? I might have accidentally been talking about a rumor there. Ignore me. Ignore me. I apologize. Polybags are for kids, and Lego seems to be adverse to the idea of selling things for kids. No! Lego is adverse to the idea of answering the whims and demands of the AFOL community, and they should stick with it. I get what you mean, Pinwheel. I get what you mean. Also, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I get what you mean. The Pokemon Smart playsets are this first batch's kids playsets. In the same way Lego Mario, the first chunk of the Kids Wave stuff was all to do with this Mario computer fig. Give it a minute. Let them get everything has to be smart play out of their system. Again, don't get me wrong. I love me a smart brick. I love the smart play. I'm very excited to try and get some more smart play sets, especially the Pokemon ones, for the Stand-Up Builders stream-a-thons that we'll be doing, including the Great Lego London Challenge. Very excited to get them. But we just have to be patient. We just have to let them get it out of their system, okay? Things will happen. Things will happen. Connor, I've just realized you sent me an audio message. Am I able to play this on stream? Oh, you were just telling me how to say Zinnia and Draconid. I still think it's Draconid, but whatever. But yes, we have new Lego Pokemon sets. This is fun. This is exciting. I'm all here for it. I want more. I want it now. Give me. Give me. That's all I can say. And I think my TikTok that I made earlier, which is now available on not just TikTok, but TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all those shorts. I think that's the vibe that I gave off from my video. Take My Money. Take My Money is definitely my zone right now. Take My Money is definitely my zone. You're saving your non-existent money for the rumored redacted set? I'm quite glad, but I genuinely have no idea what set you're on about, which is, you know, quite a pleasure in life. Quite a pleasure in life. Oh, right, we've got to end the stream now. Gotta end the stream. Cara Davis is here, everybody. Gotta end the stream. Sorry. Gotta end the stream. Sorry. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I hope you've all had a fantastic... Radio waves? Music? I'm only joking. Or am I? Bobble of O, you are welcome. I'm only joking. I'm only... No. I am joking. I am joking. But for those of you who weren't around earlier, and those of you who do not know, we've just talked about the new Pokemon sets, but none of those sets were as expensive and as big as the big trio that we will be giving away for the first 24 hours of the Stand-Up Builders Stream Team incentives. This is not a milestone unlock. This is a straight up zero dono unlock. For the first 24 hours, if you make a $10 donation or more on any of the Stream Team's campaigns, you are entered in for a chance to win a copy of the Big Trio, sponsored by Bricks O'Brien, #ad. He has the set. It's in his office. This prize, to be eligible to be in for this prize, you have to donate $10 or more between midnight, August 5th, 2026, Pacific Coast time, and 12 a.m., August 6th, 2026, Pacific Coast time. So for that first 24 hours of the Stand-Up Builders Stream Team, every $10 donation or more gets you an entry into winning this set. If you want multiple entries into the set, you have to make multiple $10 donations. $10 or more donations. Terms and conditions do apply. You can find terms and conditions on standupbuilders.org. Scroll down to the bottom, there is a terms and conditions page. Here's an extra bonus though. If you enter $10 or more in a chance to win the set within the first 24 hours, and in September, when we do the announcements of who won, once we've done the prize draw, and you do not win this set for your entries within the first 24 hours, you will be eligible still for every other milestone prize unlock. So why not? Right? Why not? The reason we are using Pacific time is because we are trying to coordinate it so it aligns up with Stand Up to Cancer's internal timings and headquarter timings. Because Stand Up to Cancer is based out in California. California. But also Pacific time is actually quite a good time in terms of, especially if you're going to start something at midnight, in terms of sort of catching a bunch of time zones all at once. Because it's like early evening down under, it's just before people start awaking, or it's just starting the commute times. East Coast, it is solidly into the morning UK time, and Europe. It bridges a lot of the time zones quite nicely in terms of 24-hour periods. So yes, we're doing something pretty cool, pretty special for the first 24 hours, and we've got lots of exciting sponsors to announce as well coming up soon, and I'm really excited for them. Me and Brian have been working really hard on these sponsors, and we're still working hard. We're still got more sponsors we're trying to get together. It's gonna be exciting! It's gonna be exciting! I'm so excited. That makes significantly more sense. You prefer your nonsensical explanation. I prefer your nonsensical explanations as well. I prefer them as well. Maybe he gets up late. I think Brian. Yeah, I think he's just. I don't think Brian sleeps for these entire 10 days. He claims he sleeps, but he messages us at such bizarre times. I don't think he sleeps. You know, Amor's been threatening to do a 10-day marathon, right? Amor's been threatening to do a 10-day streamathon marathon for stand-up builders. I think we need to encourage that Brian has to do a 10-day sleepathon. For stand-up builders. Can you imagine that? A 10-day sleepathon with Bricks O'Brien? Gets the Bricks O'Brien body pillow out. Cuddles up with Cuddles the penguin. Now that's the content for the mums. Watch out, Jake's vibrating with excitement. I am excited! I'm so excited! It's gonna be amazing! That's disturbing. Not disturbing enough. The polybag just shuts occasionally. Polybag? Obi-Wan doesn't sleep? Bricks O'Brien is not Obi-Wan Kenobles. That is not a Bricks O'Brien thing. He doth not. O'Brien, not Obi-Wan. Oh, I read that as Obi-Wan. O'Brien. Yeah. Either way. Mr. O'Brien is nothing like the Jedi Knights. How we got left? We've got an hour left. And my new lovely lit desk. Lovely lit desk. In fact, I probably don't need. Because the only reason I put this on is to neutralize it. But now I have these lights. Ugh. Yeah, I definitely do not need. Filter or no filter? Guys. This is no filter. This is filter. No filter. Filter. No filter. No filter. I think filter sort of balances my skin tones out a bit more. But yeah, so Slug, we have new lights. Before you guys were looking at the stream like this. But now you guys are looking at the stream like this. Yeah, I probably not filter. It's enhanced. I got these lights, which now make my desk setup look kind of a little crazy, but it works. Yeah, no, I have this CPL filter because it was to try and get it worked. When did I have this filter? I was trying to get... Oh! I had it on when I had my old computer. Because what this does is not only does it reduce the amount of light, but also it's polarizing. Can't really tell. It's semi-polarizing. It's so hard to show you. But anyway, it got rid of a big glare on my monitor and also hid my monitor from you guys. But now I don't need it, obviously. So yeah. I can see it's a CPL filter. So a CPL filter is a circular polarizing filter, an optical attachment for a camera lens used to eliminate unwanted glare and reflections from surfaces like glass and water. But we don't need it. Although it does get rid of the glare on Lego. So maybe I just drop the ISO? Yeah, okay. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's where we want it. Yeah. Now we're cooking. We're at a really good ISO now. We're at ISO 320. We could probably... That's ISO 100. 125. 160. 200. 250. 320. Yeah, 400 is probably the right. 400. Locked in. Amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Don't need the CPL anymore. Welcome to my random tiny kit bag of bizarre camera things Jake's owns, including like lens filters, some body harness, some manual lenses. Oh, this is a really cool lens. This is a you can't really show you through another lens. This is a disposable camera lens, but it's designed to work on mirrorless cameras. It's what I take on holiday with me when I go abroad and things like that. For holiday times, I take the disposable camera with me, and then I have lots of really nice disposable camera looking things, but I take them with this camera and I don't have to worry about, like, you know, the processing and the bad stuff that happens along with that. It's all digital. It's really cool, really fun. Oh man, look at this! Look how nice my cat. I really should have gotten extra lights so long ago. I really should have gotten lights so long ago. I am so sorry that we have spent a year in this house, in this setup, okay? Because previously my camera was over here, pointing down, but I changed it up, so now everything's in front of me because of the setup of this room. And I apologize for the darkness you guys have been viewing this through. You guys have literally been viewing my streams in darkness this entire time. And it's not like I had bad lights anyway. Like, I've got these lovely lights in front of me, behind these other lights. I've got this light, like the root. Like, I looked really good. Like this camera. This camera without these lights looks really nice. A little red, a little orange. But now I'm lit up a little bit more. And the streaming, the actual build station looks nice. Man. Oh, man. And look, the colors look good as well. The colors look good. That's just a sunburnt Brit. That is called being rude. It's called being rude. I'm going to build this first because I opened this a while ago. And it's bugging me that there's just an open poly bag. Yeah, but the problem is, Kara, gingers are always sunburnt. Even in winter. Whereas the British, we just don't see the sun. So that's the difference. We lack vitamin D. Legit, you can go outside and hang out the wash, and 50 minutes later you'll be a lobster. I do not lie. I've never told a lie. Oh, that's fun. So this hair mold has a bunch of extra pinholes in, so you can put bows in her hair. That's really nice. And you guys can see that down here now as well. Amazing. Look at us. Technology. Technology. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Wow. Just wow. Where would we be without technology? Where would we be? So, Sony wouldn't have Lego. Would we? We wouldn't have Lego without technology. All of us getting together, we wouldn't have anything in common with each other. Instead of being like a Lego content creator, I'd probably be like a I don't know. What would be like the caveman equivalent of Lego? Like a stick content creator? Would I make sticks? Would I be a whittle tuber? A whittle talker? But obviously without the context of what a TikToker is. Because it wouldn't exist. The only thing TikTok would be the sound of drums and our impending doom. The drum inside our head. It would appear that you're up an hour before you should be. Ew. Well, you only have yourself to blame. What a silly human being you are. Oh no, my flowers fell out. And there we go, we've got some extras. But we have Rapunzel and a little croissant cart. Very cute. The colours are a little off. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to unmute here so you can hear it. Croissants, I agree. Croissants are amazing. No, colours are definitely... There we go. Materials are just a little green. Do you not think? That might be, Oh. That's a little better. Just a little bit. Are they too pink? There's definitely something off with it, but they are definitely closer to teal now. Especially when filled with ham and cheese and melty. I honestly am not a fan of like a croissant sandwich. I am not a fan of a croissant sandwich. I do not understand the appeal of them. I suppose, like, stick a bit of, like, jam on it, but, like, a good croissant shouldn't need accoutrement. A good croissant should be nice, buttery, and flaky, but not crumbly flaky. And it should be perfectly fine by itself with a cup of coffee. I'm like a purist when it comes to that stuff. Don't know why. But having cheese croissant is a safe bet at a cafe you've not been to before. No, I've become unapologetically that autistic person who will ask 100 questions or just not eat and just have coffee. just won't eat. Just won't eat. Those are my two like sections. It's like dating someone who is a 6, dating someone who's a 10. It's like someone who is a 6 dating someone who is a 10. You're gonna have to expand on that one, Fi. You've lost me. You've lost me on that one. Space Hobo, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. You have a set list of things that are my cafe. This cafe passes muster order list. Oh no, it's 100%. A good cafe is if you can nail a flat white, good cafe. Anything else doesn't really matter. It's all about how good the coffee is and how good your coffee technique is. That's where it lies. Like moderately looking person is dating someone way hotter. The croissant is a 10. No, you've still lost me. You've still lost me. I understand a good croissant is a 10. Oh, the ham and cheese is the 6. Right. I get you now. The croissant's doing the heavy lifting. Right. I get you. I suppose. The croissant crime that I found out recently is that almond croissants were originally made to sell day olds. Let's build a Bluey set. I forgot I had this Bluey set. Let's build a Bluey set. Have you guys seen the recent Lego Bluey announcement? Yeah, that's true. But almond croissant. But where's the crime? The crime is in the day olds. The crime is you know the fact that you're being lied to about the freshness of your croissants. But now it's become such a trend that almond croissants are just made as almond croissants. I wasn't a fan of almond croissants to start with anyway, but like, yeah. If you guess if you didn't know, I didn't know. What's my thoughts on Pain au Chocolat? Stupid name. It is not chocolate and bread. Stupid. Stupid. There is a small subsect of France, and I believe it's in like the south center of France somewhere, that calls them chocolatines. I think we should all call pain au chocolat a chocolatine. Do you know how they make apple fritters? I'm not a fan of apples. I don't like apples, so I don't really care about apple fritters. But that makes sense. That makes sense. I assume those are also day olds. The offcuts of other donuts. Other doughs? Donut doughs? Oh, really? Offcuts make sense. Because that's not waste you're trying to do. You're trying to minimize the waste. But, like, day olds, I suppose it's also minimizing waste. But, yeah. No, the fritters are fresh. They just use way to use small cuts. Yeah. Because otherwise, what are you going to do with the dough? That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Oh, look! We've got 2 booklets, and even this set comes with a little QR code. That's fun. Donut holes originally were exactly that. Yeah. Are there Bluey, Lego Bluey games? Ooh. You'd rather a good chocolate-topped, custard-filled donut, though. Absolutely no with the custard. Custard is evil. Custard is as bad as mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is the devil's semen. As far as I'm concerned. Do Bluey! Look how cute Bluey is! Lego Bluey is totally adorable. What would have made Lego Bluey better if it came with a tail? But I love the fact that they used the short, like, movable legs. Short movable legs all the way. That is a nice fig. I like that. It's interesting. The head is I can feel it's a different texture. It's a different type of plastic. To like the ABS plastic. And that must be due to the injection molds. Maybe I've just not been able to feel it on other ones, and it's always been like that. But yeah. Blue is set in the town where you live. There are so many local Easter eggs that crack you up. That's cool. That's fun. That's cute. Couchen a sun gout. Chacun a son gout. To each his own. I'm definitely butchering that French pronunciation there. Yeah, my French is very bad. I dated 2 native French-speaking people in the past. One was from Lille, and the other was from a French territory in Africa, Morocco? Yeah? No, not Morocco. Morocco is a French territory, or was a French territory. The other one, I can't remember. Anyway, both very upset that I didn't know enough French. And those relationships did not last very long. Bluey! Now Bluey's got a telescope! You volunteer at a local French festival. Sorry, you don't speak French, even though I have a French maiden name. Eh. Bluey has a telescope. Look at Bluey's telescope. Do. Bluey! Airport? I'm not going to the airport. Yes, you are. It's my favorite Bluey meme. Airport? I'm not going to the airport. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 9! 9! How embarrassing that I can still only get as far as 9 on a 4+ set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it was 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was 10! It was 10! It was 10! We got 10! Let's go! Yeah! What fired that off? It's in my channel points.
Not bad.
Not bad, but not good.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, that's fair. I think my highest... I think my record's 11. Right? I think my record's 11. Oh! Thank you so much, Slug, for the celebratory bits. Thank you so much. You're ever so kind. Thank you so much. All of the confusion celebration. It'd be better if I could count, wouldn't it? It would be better if I could also count. Could say 11 with big tan base. No, I already had the tan base out. I didn't have to grab the tan base. I already had the tan base out. We'll be accurate. We'll say 10. We're not phonies here. No big fat phonies. But yeah, Kara, it's one of the rewards in my channel points. I have a whole bunch of different rewards you can trigger. And if we do a card opening, and I get a set of all brand new Lego cards.
I need a card.
Like that, then everyone gets their channel points refunded back to them since we last had a card opening. So this is our stack of Lego cards that we've opened already. We are trying to get a whole brand new set. We're trying to complete the set. We're not quite there yet. More than Brian has. Brian doesn't know how to build Lego. Brian's the worst. So we're going to take from my GSD bag. GSD will be fully relaunching at some point this year, by the way. Oh, redeems? That's because Brian reset all of his stuff when the great hackening happened. So he started from a new fresh slate. This is your pack, Kara. We are going to open it, and hopefully we get to redeem. We get to refund a whole bunch of channel points for everybody. So, we have Shark Suit Guy, Plant Monster, the Holiday Elf, and then our shiny. It's a koala. It's a down under themed card from a down under person. Look at that. Now I do think I have these three already. I am not certain though. I have the koala. I can't remember how many were in this set. All I remember is we were, I think, roughly halfway or just over halfway. There's the elf. There's the plant monster. And there's the shark guy. But let's go to the shinies. Do we have a koala? I do not have a koala. We got a brand new shiny, everybody. Let's go. You know what? Because I'm feeling super generous. Because the new lighting is peak. And because the shiny was thematic to the person who redeemed it, I am going to refund everyone's points from the last time we opened up a pack of cards, which was 8 months ago. Points for everybody! Points for everyone! Macca, you're getting so many points back, most likely. Either that, or I skipped the queue on that particular redeem, and you don't get any of your channel points back. I can't remember how it was set up. You set it up as skip. I think you got some redeems for some points back for some other stuff. These, though, go into my box for giveaways whenever I do giveaways, which is very few and very unlikely, but I always stick a bunch of cards in. I always stick a bunch of cards in. Where were we? For some reason, and I don't know why, I've now got Sabrina Carpenter stuck in my head. I've just got the hook of House Tour. I could take you on a house tour. I could show you the first, second, or maybe third floor. That's how that song's sung, right? 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 Would you like a house tour? I could show you the first, second, third, or maybe fourth floor. Look at me, I've got a big house. Would you like to come inside? I've got a slide. Would you like the house tour? Can you imagine what my life would be like if I didn't have this as some sort of outlet? I think I would have been put maybe in a mental asylum. That would make sense. I really like this. This is such a cute, nice piece. I remember playing with these sorts of things in the playground when I was little. Brings back memories. Brings back memories. Now I've got Weezer stuck in my head. Do you guys know I'm the biggest Weezer fan you will ever probably meet? I freaking love Weezer. I'm actually even in their official fan club. Frog! There's a frog! There's a frog in a stick! You only wheeze when you're really sick? That's because you're a cool kid. Look, there's a frog! Oh! The frog jumped. There's a frog! Hey Andy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Wednesday? Oh, gotta stick the ladybird up here. And then my telescope goes here. And we're going to build the other bit. But first, we're going to push Bluey down the slide. Whee! Whee! Airport? I'm not going to the airport. Yeah, you are. Whee! Airport? Good, you're just hiding from the weather? Is the weather really bad down under? Here, we're going for another heat wave. It is currently 11:49 p.m. at night. And it is 22 degrees, which is a middle temperature for the day, with the humidity currently at 64, but will rise to about 82 in a couple of hours. And when it gets to 82%, it's going to be about 23 degrees. It's going to actually get warmer during the night, which is gross. Now you're deeper south. You're close to all the snow. Lots of flooding at the moment. Oh no. Hope you're well. Hope you're not stuck in some flooding. Billsy needs the set? Hell yeah, he does. Airport? I'm not going to the airport. Woo! Safe, well, and warm. That's all we can ask. I am glad to hear. Right. Now we've had Bluey with his little frog and his slide. Her little frog and slide, sorry. Bluey identifies as female. Now we have to build their friend. What's their friend's name? You should say in the box. Their friend's name is Chloe. Do. Chloe! Here's Chloe in all of her Dalmatian-y spotty goodness. I think I can... There we go. Chloe's pretty cool. Not as cool as Bluey though. Oh, it comes with cupcakes. Got purple poops, but we've also got these cupcake pieces. I don't have many of these cupcake pieces. I think they're really cool. Chloe is clearly like me and has a sweet tooth. Double fisting some cupcakes. Do 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 do. Oh, they're having a picnic. They're having a picnic. Sorry, Chloe. Gotta put your cakes on the picnic blanket. These are fun pieces. I bet they use a lot in like Mario and like Minecraft sets. Oh, is this a little sandy bit? Is this like a sand pit at the playground? Meeting time to lurk. Have a wonderful meeting. I hope it goes well and swimmingly. I hope you have prepared greatly and you walk out of said meeting with a big fat juicy raise. I think we're building some sort of pelican. Oh, a sleepy pelican. Pelican has sleepy eyes. Big chunky flower pieces. Oh, these are seats. Or jumping platforms, I suppose. What am I building here? What am I building here? Airport? Airport? I'm not going to the airport. Went a bit too scouse there. Airport. What was that? What was that? Oh, I have followers. Andy's been following for 4 years, 5 months, 13 days, and 12 hours. Wow. That's like 80% of Jake Stud's life. Jake Stud's turned 6 at the end of April. 5 years, 22 days, and an hour. Hot diggity damn. Look at you guys. Thank you so much for being here this whole time. It means a hell of a lot to me. It really does. Off to the airport for snags and chips. Airport? You're not going to the airport. You'll never get that back. Honestly? Fair. Absolutely fair response. Yeah. 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 Totally appropriate use of that. Totally appropriate. Look, there we go. We built a Bluey set. Bluey. We've got a lovely little play park with like a rocking, spinning pelican. We have a slide. We have a seesaw. We have this. I think they're like supposed to be like seats, or it's like a jumping park or something like that. Got a telescope and a frog and a ladybird. This is like noughts and crosses. Is that a pelican, duck, or goose? It definitely feels like a pelican to me. Definitely pelican adjacent. Not a goose. It's got too big of a bill. I've only ever seen memes on TikTok. I've never watched an entire show. I've only ever seen memes on TikTok. Also, are pelicans very Australian? I feel like pelicans are quite Australian. Where are pelicans? Pelicans are native to all continents except Antarctica. Damn. Pelicans are greedy. In the Americas, you have brown pelicans. American white pelican are native to North America. The Peruvian pelican is native to western coast of South America. In Eurasia, we have the great white pelican and the Dalmatian pelican that sits in the Mediterranean across Central Asia and parts of Southern Asia. In Africa, species like the pink-backed pelican and the great white pelican inhabit freshwaters and coastal areas of the Sahara, as well as the Arabian Peninsula. In Australia, you have the Australian pelican. It's widespread throughout the inland and coastal Australia, New Guinea, and western Indonesia. Huh. There are a lot of pelicans. I've only ever seen a pelican in real life in London, in a random park. It was just sitting in a pond, just living its best life, like pelicans do. Where I currently live, just outside of London, I often get herons which are very majestic. Often get herons. Herons and storks. I'd never seen a heron or a stork in real life until living where I live. But yeah, herons are cool. Storks I always thought were like fake birds. they're always like the kind of bird you see in a fairy tale. I think they're in more temperate, warmer regions. London does have its own like climate. You get very weird animals appear in London. Like London has its own species of parrot. It has pelicans. There's been several times people have found tortoises. Wild tortoises. Like big ones as well. There's one that lives in the London Aquarium. It was found in Hyde Park in like the Victorian era. And its name's Bowser. Don't have any other weird London facts? Wait, how? No, Bowser might not be a tortoise. I think it was a crocodile. Wait, how? Bowser London Aquarium. Was it a tortoise? Yes, sorry, it's a snapping turtle. Is Bowser. Do I want to see a fake bird? A spoonbill? Oh, no, that just opened up your Twitch account. There we go. Oh! Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like a flamingo crossed with like a platypus. Looks like a Pokemon. That's wild. That's a crazy looking bird. You seen them in real life in Florida? Yo. That is a crazy looking burb. What a day. What a day! Wowzers. Wowzers. Thank you so much everyone for hanging out with me on stream today. You've all been absolutely amazing. Big stars, every single one of you. Remember seeing the books as a child? They seem so unreal. Yeah, agree. Don't forget, Stand Up Builders will be live across the internet from the 5th to the 15th of August 2026. We are fundraising for Stand Up to Cancer. We have a lofty goal of $175,000 US dollars. If we achieve such amazingness, that would be $500,000 in 5 years. $500,000 raised in 5 years, which would be absolutely bonkers crazy. Absolutely bonkers crazy. This year we're also funding the Maverick Award. So the first $100,000 of the $175,000 that we are aiming to raise goes to the Maverick Award. The Maverick Award is a Dragon's Den Shark Tank style pitch at the Stand Up to Cancer Science Summit, where new upcoming researchers do a Shark Tank Dragon's Den style pitch to say why they are worthy of receiving $100,000 in grant money. and people vote for it live there and then the that is all for new upcoming research, and also for the first 24 hours only, if you donate $10 or more, you could be with the chance of winning the big ass giant Lego Pokemon set, sponsored by Mr. Bricks O'Brien, #ad. If you donate $10 or more, you get an entry into winning this set if you donate within the first 24 hours to anyone on the Stand Up Builders stream team. Terms and conditions do apply. You find out more information at standupbuilders.org. How amazing. How amazing! This year is going to be wild. Let's go and find somebody once told me the world is macaroni. I ain't the sharpest tool in shed. Looking kinda dumb with fingers and thumbs in the shape of a M on my top hat. Yeah, I don't really know what I was saying there. I apologize. Let's find someone to raid who is currently live. Who is currently live? Let's go and raid Mr. Harul. Where's the raid train, people? The raid train is currently in a state of upsy downsies due to the fact that Lego Puck Boy, Shipwreck Bricks, is unfortunately not able to be streaming at this present time. And Whippy Whipster has got the case of the man flus, as he puts it. So he is unfortunately not able to stream today either. So we're sort of jumping around a bit. We're sharing the love with lots of other people. Let's go raid Mr. Harul. Mr. Harul is currently live. They are building the Minas Tirith. Big set. Big set. So, I want you all over there. I want you to share the love. Thank you ever so much, everybody. I will see you on Sunday for Creator Chores. We're going to work together, everybody. We're going to get our chores done. First of all, we're going to do my taxes. We're going to get my taxes done. And then... we're going to work on some stand-up builder stuff. That's right, everybody. We're going to work on some stand-up builder stuff. Thanks so much, everybody. You've all been amazing. Do I have a raid message? No. But I will still tell you to... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. We'll still tell you to...
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train is about to depart. Thank you so much, everybody. You've all been amazing. Thank you so much, everybody who's also watched on YouTube. Woo! Don't know why I ended the stream like Ric Flair,